at the Apollo. We in there. Yes, sir. What's good? What's good? What's good, peeps? Hold on. Let me make sure everything is up and operational. Let me pull it up on here real quick. Should be good. All right. Audio is good. Everything else look like it's straight. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So what's going on, y'all? This is episode 5 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. 5 down, 45 more to go. We gonna get there. Anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this thing. Let me go ahead and pull this thing up on screen. Bam, there it is. Again, man, a huge shout out to Arlette and BM for continuing to put out this type of content. Hopefully, this is going to reshape how people go into dating, because when they look down at these comments, when they're saying some crazy things and they're popping their balloon for some crazy thing, I think that people are kind of like going back to the drawing board and kind of like switching their approach on, how they go about dating or whatever. So I love that, man. I love that. So let's jump right into it. Let me make sure volume up. We good. Let's get it. Tell you right now, man. That's an automatic no. She already grabbing herself and then turning around to the camera. Hey, man, if that's all you got to offer, then I respect it. Jessica done came back. Jessica's back. Yeah, that's too short, and I'm not feeling the boots either. Ooh. What I do?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. This time around, we have our ladies lined up.
All right, so we got like a little quick glimpse of the lineup. Let's see. I mean, Jessica outfit is not bad, right? I think it's respectable, and the outfit, just speaking for the outfit, not the person. I believe it's her name. Her name is Jessica. Yeah, her dress is not bad. Can't really tell the heels. This is not a bad outfit, but I don't know, man. I see a lot of people wearing those shoes, and I'm kind of like on the fence about those shoes, but that's not a bad outfit either. I think that these two, not bad, man. Not reason why I'm not really feeling this outfit is because I'm not a fan of hats on women. I don't know why. I'm just not a fan of hats on women. Just I don't know.
Make some noise, ladies. All right. So just to kind of go over how it's going to go down today, we're going to bring out some single men one by one. When they come on out here, if you like him, if he looks good, like the outfit, haircut, whatever it is, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that you're just like, oh, Lord, this man is not for me, go ahead and pop that balloon. And I'll go over to a few of y'all, see what's going on, why you ended up popping your balloon. Y'all ready? Yeah. Hey, all right, let's go.
I'm looking to see if any women are natural. Like that literally be like one of the first things that I look for, outside of not dressing crazy. But yeah, next thing would be like, yeah, what that natural look like.
Oh, let's go ahead and bring out our first single man.
I got to be able to look close to be able to tell, you know.
Head on over here. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Malcolm.
What was that?
Malcolm, like Malcolm X.
Okay, Malcolm,
Yeah.
how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. And what do you do?
I'm actually an entrepreneur. I have two businesses that I own. I have a solutions business and also own a cleaning service, which I property manage for.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
And Malcolm, what do you look for in a woman?
First thing I would say, first and foremost, you have to be a God-fearing woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I would also say someone with accountability, someone also that is just genuinely kind.
Okay,
So
cool. All right.
those three things are a starter.
Nice. Okay, so we did get a few balloons popped. Let's go over to these ladies, see what's going on there. You ready?
Yeah, I'm interested to know.
Ma'am, if we can have your name, how old you are.
Hi, my name is.
Man, it was like a little jump cut. Just my personal opinion, I think he was a little bit too close to Arlette while they were having a conversation. I think awareness is key, guys, and you know when you're dealing with a married woman, you got to make sure that you know you don't get too close, man. Yeah.
Miss Fiona. I am 34.
Okay.
And I popped my balloon mainly because of the height.
Okay.
I do prefer someone a little bit taller just because I wear heels a lot. So that's the only reason. But you're super handsome.
Well, trees get chopped down every day. So.
Okay. I hear that.
Touche. It's okay. You're a beautiful woman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
And now, Malcolm, is Faye your type?
Oh, she's a beautiful woman. I do love the nose ring. I'm one for aesthetics, but yeah, and the orange is looking good on you. But it's all love, Mama.
Thank you.
Right. No, it's very much appreciated.
All right, thank you. Let's go ahead and go on down over here.
Sure.
All right, if we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Josette, and I'm 29.
And Josette, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant and a makeup artist.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon for Malcolm?
Man, listen, I know people like don't judge anybody based on their occupation, but you hear a lot of things about like flight attendants and then those travel RNs. Man, listen, boy.
Just height. That's all. I just prefer someone who's taller than me, at least with heels. So that's it.
Understood. There's a couple cool brothers in the back that's taller than me. I'm sure you like. So it works out for everybody.
And now, is Josette your type?
She's also a very beautiful woman. You got, I like the aesthetics as well. So I'm like.
All right, so far, man, he actually seemed like a pretty cool, laid back dude. You know what I mean? So that's dope, man. Not a huge fan of the clothing. Again, when you think about first impressions, first date, I don't know, man. Just this wouldn't be ideal. If you're trying to attract, I would say like a wife or whatever. Especially consider, I think that isn't he like 30 or above? I can't remember what his age was. But yeah, fellas, if you're in your 30s or whatnot, man, first dates, I would advise you to stay away from those type of jeans, casual. I don't know, man. I just
Each and every one of you guys are beautiful. So no.
Okay.
It is what it is. Everybody likes what they like,
All right, cool. And that okay. Oh, let's go back over here.
All right, so I get the height one for this one too.
If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Sierra. I'm 27.
And Sierra, what do you do?
I'm a behavior therapist and wellness coach.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
what was that about?
Your skinny jeans.
I just said it. Man. Them jeans, man. Them jeans. Just not even with them just being skinny jeans, but they just, I don't know.
Okay. What's up with the skinny jeans?
I don't like skinny jeans on men.
Okay. I mean,
honestly, I'm not too fond of them either. They were just bone color, so it's hard to match it.
I feel it. I like the fit. I really do fuck with the fit, but
you like what you like, so it's all good, Mom. I do like your hair though.
Thank you.
So, give me ramen noodle vibes, but I like it.
Oh Lord, that boy say ramen noodles, man. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. I'm not a fan of all those extra piercings. Again, man, yeah. Those extra piercings on women, the short dresses, wearing clothes that's too revealing. All of that stuff is a major turn off. Should be a red flag.
I mean, I've gotten that before. You know, I got curls, so hey,
But no, you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? No.
thank you.
And now, is she someone that you would go for?
Easily. Like, no, she's a beautiful woman. Like, the ramen chip was just a little bit of a joke, but like, no,
I mean, it's
no,
okay.
cool.
Okay. All right, let's go on over to our next lady here.
Girl
If
code.
we can have your name and how old you are.
Nucci, I'm 25.
And Nucci, what do you do?
I'm a behavioral health therapist and I also rap.
Oh, okay. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon for Malcolm?
You're a very handsome man. I just wish like you would have got the beard a little lined up. That's really it. Everything else, like the height doesn't bother me. Your outfit, you look fly.
I'm trying to figure out
Braids
my
is
beard
fly.
look a little off at, but
I mean, you got a little scrubs. You got a little scrubs. But
well,
yeah.
no, I mean that was kind of the intent because it's like
Oh, if that's what you like,
I
then
just
you
got
know,
cut Friday
it's no
for my
shade. It's
birthday.
no shade at
No,
all.
but-
It's just not what I prefer.
You're right. Presentations, everything.
Yeah, but you're very handsome.
Thank you.
Okay, and now I know you said all the ladies are beautiful. Is there anything in particular that you're feeling about Nucci?
I like her honesty, to be honest. Like she likes what she likes, so I can't disagree with that. So like, why would I? I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she has a pretty face. If you're asking her anything. Damn, I can't like somebody with a pretty face. That's a start. Like, hold on,
Thank you, Nucci.
I'm trying to be that guy, but yeah, thank you as well. Dude.
All right, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Hi, my name is Quay and I'm 31.
And Quay, why did you end up? Oh, sorry, Quay, what do you do?
I'm a courtroom operations manager.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's just I like a darker complexion, just like taller, darker, and that's really about it. I'm pretty short, but we're kind of almost around the same height with my heels on.
Almost is.
Yeah, I think we're pretty
I feel you.
close.
I mean, with the hat on, understandable.
Quay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
5'2".
And I guarantee this guy probably like maybe 5'9", 5'10".
And how tall are you?
5'10".
Man, get the freak out of here, bro. Come on, man. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
This is
All
crazy.
right. So now, is Quay your type?
Yeah, no, she's dope, and the hat is definitely very fitting. It's cool, it's cute, and again with the piercings, I'm one for one of those, so like it's cool. Like, that's all good.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We already spoke to you, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Jessica and I'm 31.
Yeah.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I work in nonprofit and I also model as well.
That's awesome.
Okay. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was the comment about the ramen noodles. So I know y'all gonna call the pot the kettle black, however you say it.
You said
But-
pot during some ramen. I just want to let that be known, but it's cool. Nonetheless.
No, because I mean she said that, she didn't like guys with skinny jeans, but it was like she didn't really serve, shade. So it was like you really kind of went.
You thought I was going to shade though? I definitely said she
Yeah,
was
the
beautiful. I
ramen
mean,
noodles,
This
it
shit
was a
look like
little-
ramen a little bit too. Like, if you think about it, but it's okay.
It was
It
kind of
really won't that shade. I'm saying, but understood.
but that was it. But I think you're
Look at girl. She really peeping like the interaction right now. Like if a guy can't joke around with you, again, that wasn't like a low blow or whatever. She laughed, he laughed, he ha ha. Like what in the world? Why are you popping your balloon over? Man, this is crazy. And these individuals wonder why they can't find or keep a significant other. This is why right here.
extremely handsome. You got some swag to you. Yeah, I like it. I dig it.
You don't like the jeans though? You?
It look good to me.
Just want to know.
All right.
Future references and whatnot.
And now, is Jessica someone that you would approach?
Also a very beautiful woman. I like the earth tones on it, sleek with the Apple Watch on there. Like gives me businesswoman vibes. Like, nah, you cool. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the ramen thing was kind of funny, but
It was
No,
though.
but
I chuckled for
as
sure,
a group
but
of women, you're supposed to hold it down for other women. So I truly
Oh,
appreciate
I'm
it.
a girl's
Okay.
girl.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. Girl, hold it down for other women. You on this show to find a date, to find a match. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. Like what? I don't understand this girl code when y'all stick to this girl code and be single as a damn dollar. Like, come on, man. You have to pick one. All right. Either you gonna go be with your girls or you gonna get you a man. You can't do both.
As you should be.
All right, thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Kayla, I'm 31.
And Kayla, what do you do?
I work in the banking industry.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're very handsome. I feel like we would be like really good friends.
Yeah, that's cool too. We can. You work at the bank. Like, we could for sure be good friends. I'm a business owner. Yeah,
okay. That's cool.
That's cool, man.
And now you said he's handsome. So what made you say you can only be friends with him?
Yeah.
I guess it's just like a feeling I have.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can I get a loan? If you got
if
feeling
we're
about
friends, we could talk about it. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, that's cool.
All right.
That
Okay. And now is.
And I'm just now realizing, y'all, we can't even see the damn the names on the screen because of my big head is in the freaking way. Let me move this over real quick. Ain't nobody say nothing. Why y'all ain't say nothing, man? Agree. All right, there we go. Now we should be able to see game. I kind of want to go back. We had what 9:45 because I want to honestly check out her IG. Everything else seems like it makes sense.
Sleek with the Apple Watch on there. Like, gives me businesswoman vibes. Like, nah, you cool. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the ramen thing was kind of funny, but
it was.
No,
so I chuckled for sure.
As a group
but
of women, you're supposed to hold it down for other women. So I truly appreciate it.
I'm a girl's girl. I'm sorry.
No, as you should.
All right, thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Kayla, I'm 31.
And Kayla.
All right, there we go. I got a feeling that I seen a video where they maybe tried to go to her what's the name and it didn't pop up. I don't know. Let's just fast forward this thing back to where we were here.
Right. Yeah, she's pretty beautiful as well. Like, I love the crosses. Obviously. Jacket's fitting for the fit. Like, yeah, no, she's cool. She's like a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Seems cool. Friend is crazy, but it's all good.
Okay, let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Taylor and I'm 28.
And Taylor, what do you do?
I'm a business owner.
Okay, nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
First off, I think you're very handsome as well. The outfit's creamy. You look good. Yeah, get the money, dollar bills, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You said you're 5'10". I don't think you're 5'10".
Are you 6 foot?
No.
Oh, well.
No, baby.
Okay.
I'm 5'7", but maybe 5'9".
I mean, with the heels off, I'm okay. 5'9".
I can't like.
No, it's cool. Do your thing. You can put anything in question you would like. That's all good. Do your thing.
See, here we go again, man. Here we go again. Like trying to call that man out and say you this. So you got on heels, man. Like I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but I'm just trying to figure out how did some of these people make it through. Like just being argumentative, combative, or whatever for no freaking reason at all. That man say you 5'10". You got on heels and you say you what 5'7", 5. You don't think that those heels give you any inches or anything?
You look good though.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
I like the Cam Newton hat.
Oh, you got to do me like that?
What you mean?
It can't be like Alicia Keys, like Erica.
No, that's my baby, so I can't just.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm glad I popped the balloon.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you did.
And now, is she your type?
No, I thought she has a good precedent about her. She seems like a logical one. Like any woman that's like that, like gotta agree to disagree.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So no.
Is it you're waiting for a definite answer? I would no.
Okay.
All right.
Is that what you're asking?
All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead and go back over here.
She lets us slide. It's a Cam Newton hat. What is it?
Like, come on, man. This is the reason why most of them are probably single right now. I don't know any of these individuals, but I'm just gonna say people that have this type of mindset that think, hey, just because they had that interaction or whatever, again, it wasn't anything crazy. Like he ain't just out here just throwing jokes at things that people can't change. He's literally talking about a hairstyle, a hat. Like, come on, man, y'all popping y'all balloon over that is crazy.
No one has a sense of humor, and that's
Thank you. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
You got 5.
My name is Shannon Marie, and I'm 30. I'm 29. I'll be 30 soon.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'm a hairstylist.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I didn't like that petty comment. That was not cute. You could have said Erykah Badu. You could have said anybody else, but
Right, I
Cam
definitely
Newton,
could've said Erykah.
like, come on. And
I'm
she has locks. Like, his locks are not the best. So, like,
I'm not looking at that grown man's locks.
ain't
I'm
like
a big fan of his, though. I'm saying though, but he has exquisite.
but
hair.
you
Like,
compared it
wasn't-
to a male. You could have said a female.
just 'cause-
Man, I'm over it. I'm over this mess, man. Like, why in the world? Why are we having this type of conversation? Like, why is it like this back and forth? Like, are we not joking around, or you know what I'm saying, having a good time? Nobody is literally taking any of this stuff to heart. Like, come on, man, or they shouldn't be. And if you are, then I think that's an issue. The fact that you can't, at least have a sense of humor when you're dating is, again, I think that's a red freaking flag. I understand we are here to find a match and potentially find love. I understand that. But if I can't joke around with you, we can't have, you know what I'm saying, those type of discussions where we can just be all our authentic selves, that's an issue. Like, listen, a part of me is a person that likes to joke around in certain times or whatever. There's a time to be serious, there's a time to play around. And, listen, I'm just gonna throw a little joke out there. At the end of the day, like, she already popped her balloon. The balloon already been popped, so it's not a match. So, like, come on, man.
because it's a man that wears nice hats.
Yeah,
it's
and,
a
he, and
negative.
he look a little shabby sometimes. And she looks beautiful.
I never denounced that she was.
I know,
you
but I'm just saying you compared her to somebody that's kind of shabby. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I compared
That
it
was a
to-
little petty.
I compared it to a man, so it's issues.
Yeah, it was a little petty.
Okay.
It was a little petty.
Okay. So apart from that comment, is he your type?
I like the way he dresses, and he seems really cool. But when he displayed that pettiness, that's just not my type at all.
My apologies.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Man, don't apologize, bro. Like, this is what I be talking about. Fellas, man. You didn't say anything wrong. Like, yo, it was funny. I don't care what nobody say. That was freaking hilarious, man. If you have people, again, that take stuff like that to heart, I think that is an issue that they need to deal with themselves. Hey, I'm gonna throw a joke out about your hat, about your jeans, about your shoe, whatever. You can't take a joke. You already done popped your balloon, so you're not interested. So you're telling me that person's words is bothering you that much. This ain't even a person that you're gonna be potentially dating. This is just another random person on the street. If you're bothered, if y'all continue to get moved by random people, man, I think that's an issue. Like, good grief. And then it was a harmless joke.
All right. And now, is she your type?
Oh, well, she was. And well, I'm saying, you asked me like a grammatical question. Like, no, she was, and she
Okay.
definitely would have been. And but it was just all fairness. I was just playing football. Like,
Okay.
that's all. No, if I disrespected you, I do apologize. But it wasn't nothing like.
I appreciate that.
No, I mean, like, I'm from the South, so Cam Newton actually wears pretty fire hats. So nonetheless, like, I thought, but as a man in comparison to a woman, I guess I get you.
Yeah, you
And I hope you don't watch Medea movies. It's okay. All right.
Let's move back over
But
here.
opposed to that, like,
Dang, that's everyone.
like,
That's everyone. All right. So unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped.
it is unfortunate. But it's cool.
We were not able to find you a match day, but hopefully next time. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Thank
you,
you.
ladies.
Have the mic.
You all look beautiful.
Let's give it up for him, ladies.
To keep it a being with you, outside of those other young ladies that pop because maybe they're looking for a guy, they want a guy that's a little bit taller, a little bit darker, or whatever. we'll give them a pass. But anybody that popped based on him having a conversation or interaction, with another young lady, I can see why they are on this show.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
No, man. No, man. We already
over here.
On a rocket.
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Evan.
Evan, how old are you?
25.
25. Okay, and what do you do?
So I'm a pro basketball player, and I'm a pro basketball player, and I work in insurance and day trade.
Okay, nice. And Evan, what do you look for in a woman?
Huh? He said he's a pro basketball player. He said something about insurance and day trade. Huh? Yeah, you got time to do all that.
It's honesty, accountability, someone to build a family with.
Okay. All right, cool. So we did get a couple of popped balloons. Let's go ahead and go over to.
Nigga, I'm not saying that he's not any of those things. I'm just saying to be able to balance and juggle all of that, salute. Salute to you. Everybody popping a balloon. I wonder why.
This lady, see what's going on, okay? All right, let's start right over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Sierra. I'm 27.
Okay, and Sierra, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Her age.
Oh.
I need a man to be the same age or older.
Okay.
I didn't understand that.
All right, and now is Sierra your type?
It's a little short. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little short, but.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm a shorty.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Nucci. I'm 25.
Okay. And Nucci, why did you end up?
I just want to call it right now. I predict that maybe, I'm pushing it right now, maybe two of these young ladies are going to be chosen. They might get lucky. But I'm really predicting only one is probably gonna find a match, just based on the interaction between the first guy and then the introduction to the second dude. I really don't think that this lineup is a lineup that's ready to date, to find love. They might be ready to do some other stuff, but yeah, no. As far as actually having a mindset to build with someone, I don't see that in this lineup. Again, maybe one. Maybe one. If it's two, then they just got lucky.
Popping your balloon.
You're very handsome. It's nothing wrong with your outfit. It's just not given for me personally. But you do look very put together. You look very nice. I love your hair. Bone structure, go crazy. All that.
Appreciate that.
All right. And now is Nucci your type?
I could definitely see us going on a date, but you said no. So I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Sure. My name is Quay. I'm 31.
Okay. And Quay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just the age. So I'm a little older and you seem like, you're 25. So you should be doing what 25-year-olds should be doing. And that's it.
Makes sense.
Okay. And now is Quay your type?
For the most part, subtractive. A couple piercings here or there, but yeah. Okay. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yo, man, I don't know if you guys remember that movie. And this actor has probably been around for a little while. But Underworld, the big black guy, I want to say I think he was like a lichen or whatever. His voice, he put me in a mind. That dude's voice is like the exact same. I do apologize. I haven't been really been able to pay attention to these comments, man. But word, what's good? What's good? Clearly, a bunch of there are Joes. That's fact, man. That's facts. Just as much. Watch one yesterday. I got to get caught up. I still got to get caught up on the rest of them. It be like out here, yeah. They just sensitive, and that's the issue. That is a huge issue and a huge red flag in the dating community. Like if you're trying to date someone and you are triggered by everything that they say, I don't see how in the world any of these young ladies or anybody with that type of mindset, whether it be a man or a woman, that's that sensitive when somebody jokes around with you. It's a little light joke. on something that you can change? A freaking hat? Like, come on, man. A hat, a Cam Newton. Like, listen, that was funny. I don't care what nobody say. That is hilarious. Too young and also have that young mindset as well. Because again, I don't know any of these individuals, personally. So I always speak to the mindset of them. And I can tell you right now, all of them seem like, well, most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, most of them seem like they have a young mentality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just really yeah, man. Again, I don't think. I mean, from the start when he first came out, he didn't have any malicious intent behind his comments. Like it was no ill intent or anything. He was just like, "Yo, hey, ramen noodle." Ramen noodle was funny too. Ramen noodle, but these are people that look. You already done popped your balloon. It's not a match. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna joke, then I'm gonna joke about somebody that I'm not with. So, say for instance, me and my girl go out. We got to be able to joke about people. Like, listen, that's what we do. We got to be able to go out, joke around, tell some jokes about people, whatever, and just keep it pushing. You being sensitive over me making comments to another woman is crazy work, man. Crazy. And again, they wonder why they are still single. Like, come on, fam. Too freaking sensitive.
It's just the piercings for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Piercings,
Thank you. All right, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Josette, and I'm 29.
And Josette, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the age, and I'm not big on like guys with hair. That's all.
Okay. It's understandable.
All right, and do you get that often, like about the hair thing?
No, actually, I used to have free forms. So.
And what are free forms, if you can just explain?
Just dreads that grow naturally.
Oh, okay.
So switched it up.
Nice. Okay. All right. And now, is Josette your type?
Honestly, no. But you seem cool.
Thank you.
And why is she not your type?
It just doesn't feel like the vibe. Again, no offense, but
no, thank you.
Okay.
That interaction wasn't bad. She popped based on age, and then she's not a fan of the hair. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Everybody has a preference. You know what I mean? And just because you put your preference out there, don't mean that you have to be disrespectful towards anybody. This is just my preference. I prefer, a guy that's maybe a little bit older, my age or older or whatever, and just prefer a guy without any hair. I understand that. Now, I'm not gonna make no comments about her weave. I'm gonna let it go.
Okay. And what's the vibe you're getting?
Keep it a book. I mean, it's attraction.
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you. Let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Shannon Marie, and I'm 29.
Okay. And Shannon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the age. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you ever dated someone older than you before? It seems like they're all popping for age.
Yeah, I have actually. I spend a lot of my time around people older than me.
Okay.
Probably like 35, 32 type area.
Okay.
So I'm used to that. But
so you've dated a 35-year-old? Is that what you're saying? Or you just spend time around them?
Oldest age I've dated probably like 33.
Okay. All right. And now
And again, I don't know what team he played for. I'm not really about to get into it. He said professional ball player. He's a professional ball player. I really don't necessarily care about any of those things. But I do know if you are an athlete, then 10 times out of 10, it's going to be a lot of young chicks that's trying to get at you. So I can understand why, he probably haven't dated anybody that's, 33 or older because, it do be some old cougars out there that be trying to get a hold to you. I will say that. So you definitely got to be careful. But them young ones got more energy, right? They're gonna be at the game, they're gonna be at the after party, they're gonna be hanging around or whatever. So yeah, I can definitely understand that. Now, when it comes to these women out here, some of these young ladies that are single, because you have a lot of them that are extremely beautiful, a lot of women that are extremely beautiful, and some of them have either went past their prime. You know what I mean? Or a lot of them overrate themselves and they think that they deserve a certain type of man. They overvalue themselves and they think that they deserve a certain type of man. And the issue is most of those guys that they checking for ain't checking for them. And so what they'll push and put out there is, I'm happy being single. No. You would absolutely love for that guy that you've been checking out. You go on there and look at his Facebook page or whatever, liking all his pictures with it. You would absolutely love for him to inbox you or whatever and be in a relationship with that guy or those type of men. But again, you overvalue yourself and you think or you believe that your standards should be up here when in reality, no. You should just go ahead and get that average guy because that's what you qualify for. And so a lot of them will try to push that. I'm happy being single and everything. No, in most cases, I don't believe that mess, man. I think that a lot of them try to push that stuff to the forefront, but deep down.
And Shannon Marie, your time.
No.
And why not?
Just physical attraction.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything in specific?
Just body type. No.
Big butt.
Not again. It's just personal preference.
Okay. And what type of body type do you typically go for?
So more so.
You might go, brother.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just like what I like, and I didn't like it. I don't want to.
What do you like?
I know when I see it for sure, but it just wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Man, this. I mean, again, they if they being honest, hey, just say it, bro. You're looking for a big butt, big breast, or whatever, and just keep it a band, man.
Let's go right on over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Jessica and I'm 31.
And Jessica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Two things. You 25. So that was the age. And you got your taco meat out. I was just playing, but outside of that dog.
So you telling me they can throw jokes out there, but the guys can't? Like, come on, man. Like, what this is crazy. This is crazy. You got your taco meat out there. Didn't nobody cringe? Didn't nobody look at her sideways, anything? Everybody sitting here laughing, kiki and ha-ha. Look at this young lady over here. Everybody is smiling when she says something about his taco meat. Come on, man. Come.
So I do think you are extremely handsome. I would have loved to see you pull your hair back because you have an awesome face and bone structure. So she was spot on with that. But mainly the age and a little bit of the taco meat.
Now, when you say taco meat, is it like what would you
look? Oh, boy, this is crazy right here. Did y'all see this? Do y'all see the hypocrisy, boy? This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. So you telling me it's okay for her to throw shots and all the women gonna click up and laugh, kiki and ha ha. But the moment somebody say something about a Cam Newton hat, all of a sudden everybody triggered over a Cam Newton hat. Come on, man, taco meat.
All chest right here. I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, right in that center quadrant. It's right in that center quadrant right there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And now, is Jessica someone you would approach?
Personally, no.
Okay. And why not?
I just want to see what you look like without makeup. Honestly.
Okay.
It's kind of I'm used to a natural face.
So are you?
I prefer that.
Okay. So are you trying to say that she's wearing too much makeup or what?
You say just
partially, yeah. I just can't tell what you look like under there with that much makeup on.
It's me _gorgeous. I definitely have a lot of pictures without any makeup. So shout out to my esthetician because my skin is beautiful. But I understand.
Of course.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's go on.
What have men been saying for all these years? Natural. We prefer natural women. Guys have been saying this for decades and decades, man. Oh my goodness. We have had podcast after podcast on my channel. If you look at some of the most viral podcasts with men talking about their preference when it comes to makeup versus natural, the overwhelming majority of men prefer for women to be natural. But they get on here and they wear this doggone makeup and she feeling some type of way about it. Like, no, you should have showed up like that. Like, listen, we prefer for you to be natural, no makeup, Stay away from these wigs, this weave, and all that. Do something with your natural hair. You are literally covering up your beauty. Most of the time. Most of these women are literally covering up your beauty. We want to see you natural. Fresh out the shower, what do you look like? And I'm not saying that you can't fix that up. You know what I mean? Like, you can still get your eyebrows arched and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But stay away from the makeup. And then they come on here with a buttload of makeup just caked up on there. You literally have women out here where their face will be light brown. And then you get down to this part, you know what? It's crazy. It never matches. It never matches. I will never. Well, I'm not dating right now. Well, not dating anymore because I'm good where I'm at. But even when I was dating, if a woman wore makeup, I'm good, fam. Like, listen, it's either me or the makeup. You got to make a damn decision. I'm good. I don't want any chick that's gonna be spending hours and hours on makeup. I love a woman that prides herself on being natural, stepping out there and just showing that natural beauty, embracing who she really is versus covering up and out here wearing that clown.
Right over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Kayla. I'm 31.
And Kayla, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because of the age. I felt maybe you're a little too young for me.
You get that? You just keep getting that. The age is taking you out.
I hope it's just that.
And now is Kayla your type?
Personally, I could see us possibly going on a date. I don't know about.
Wait, I ain't peep game, but you right though. She was going in about that doggone taco meat. As soon as he said something about the makeup, straight face. Straight face. So you telling me you can dish it, but you can't take it. You can dish it out and you can keep digging in that doggone wound. When your boy wasn't even laughing, when she said something about it's just a little taco meat right there in the center, he's just sitting there looking straight. But the moment he said something about, I prefer somebody without. I would prefer to see you without makeup. I don't know what you look like up under there. It wasn't even a mean comment. It was just like, I'm just being honest. And she got upset.
But if
She got her feelings over there.
we could definitely hit one and see how it kicks off.
Okay. And you agree? Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you for that. Let's go right over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Taylor and I'm 28.
And Taylor, why'd you end up popping?
It was actually your profession. You said you're a professional basketball player. Mm-hmm. I assume that I'm not your type. Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
I hear you though.
Yeah, but I really do like your raw eye. I think that's dope. And I feel like we would have a solid conversation.
Probably have some deep combos.
Very deep, yes.
I think this is another issue, man. You popping your balloon because you assume something. Some of these people are gonna be forever.
But when it comes down to the physicality in that industry, I just have an understanding. But maybe, yeah, it might be a stretch.
I get it.
Yeah.
I definitely get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fall outside of that category.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is Taylor someone that's your type?
Personally, no, but I could definitely see us being cool. Like, just honestly, just hitting a spiritual level through combo.
Yeah.
And what makes her not your type?
Again, just physical attraction. I just don't feel it if it's not an immediate kind of vibe, energy.
Okay.
It's not it for me.
All right. Thank you, Taylor. Let's head back over here.
You got a balloon? No?
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Fiona and I'm 34.
Wait.
Okay. And Fiona, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I mean, of course.
I'm looking. Is this shoes dirty? Are those polos dirty, brother? Y'all know how I feel about dirty tennis shoes, man. Dirty tennis shoes. Again, going on a first date on a dating show. I don't give a damn. You play basketball. I don't understand why in the world your dress shoes are dirty. I'm gonna keep checking.
Of course, I'm a lot older, and then it is the career. I just feel like when it comes to the athletic field, typically it's a lot of girl attraction, and I just don't think it's something that I want to deal with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Again, understandable. I mean, just gotta find you a man with some discipline.
Okay.
And now, is there any truth to what she's saying? Like, is that part of your lifestyle? Like,
the professional.
I get a lot of attention. I mean, don't doubt that. But again, I have discipline.
Okay, I get you.
Cat don't mean a lot to me, especially at this point. So
You just
All right. And now, is Fiona someone that's your type?
personally, I would say no. I wouldn't approach, but you seem really nice though.
Okay. And what was your reason for saying no?
Again, the same. I just don't feel that vibe.
Okay, it's good. I popped my balloon, huh?
Okay, well, that is all of the balloons popped. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on.
Of course, I appreciate y'all.
All right, I'll take this mic. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Man, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This is starting to turn my stomach, man. This is really starting to turn my stomach. That's two guys, all pops. They didn't even got into like asking questions. That's crazy. I need for people to understand something, right? In the world that we live in today, you're going to have to compete, or you should have that mindset of being competitive. Hear me out. When you get into a relationship, you should still be looking to impress the person that you're with. You should almost, I'm not saying that, you should be worried about somebody taking your spot, but you should approach it in that manner. Like, I want to make sure that when I show up the best representation of myself. I'm making sure that I set myself apart from everybody else in any way possible. And the only way I can do that is to be the best version of me, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, whatever. And so does this young lady not understand, regardless if you get with a professional basketball player or a mofo that work at damn McDonald's, there are more women on this earth than there are guys. And women literally try to pounce on any guy that's in a relationship. I don't know why that is, but it's like when women find out that guy has a girl, he's in a relationship, especially if you're like the committed type, you do practice discipline. Though, man, that drives them women crazy. Curiosity. That is like one of the easiest ways to get a woman. If you think, though, I'm telling you, women have a very, very curious mind. They be wondering, I wonder what it's like. Or I wonder if I can get him. None of these other young ladies been able to pull him for whatever reason. I wonder. Women are trappers. They're going to try to figure out a way to trap. You know what? Let me shut up.
Okay, our next single guy, come on out.
They always try to tame the lion. They always want to tame the king of the jungle. That's
right on over here. Have you hold this. Okay, and if we can have your name.
Damn! I don't even curse like that, but good. Every balloon popped except for one, and I think that she's about to pop her balloon. Man, this girl code is crazy, bro. And just to be fair, you should not come out looking like that. Dress to impress. First impression. That's not it. That's not it. I don't think that no excuse is going to be good enough for this. A jacket, some, I don't know, those joggers or whatever them is, man, and some tennis. No.
My name is Jeremy.
And how old are you, Jeremy?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. What do you do?
So I just graduated law school. So I just got hired.
You cannot make this. You can't make it up, bro. You just graduated law school. Do certain people not learn anything when you're in school? Like, y'all don't pick up on certain things? Nobody put you on game?
Hired Fedora Legal Services.
Congratulations.
Check me out.
All right. And Jeremy, what do you look for in a woman?
Man, I want somebody who can hold it down. Conversations. I love conversations. You know what I'm saying? She know how to throw it on because I go out every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like honesty too, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lying to me and shit. You feel me? If you on that, you know what I'm saying? We could talk about whatever. So you got secrets and shit, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So we did get a couple of pop balloons.
Now, outside of the lingo and the way that this brother is dressed, guarantee you, intelligent brother, probably a good guy but you still need to understand presentation is everything. When it comes to communication, gentlemen, 80% of communication is nonverbal. When you walk into a room, what the stuff that you have on, what does that say about you? And if you are going to a dating show, then you need to dress like you're trying to get a date. If you're going to the gym, don't show up and like, I don't understand what the heck is going on. Very, very intelligent people, but they can't grasp this basic concept. I just don't understand it, man. But then again, when you look at either professional or personal dating life, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's something lacking there.
Let's go over to these ladies and see what's going on, all right?
Let's see what's happening.
Okay, let's start here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
That's all of them.
My name is Fiona, and I'm 34.
And Fiona, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I really like your smile, but I just felt the young vibes immediately, and then I'm not sure if I like the hat and the shoes.
Okay. Sure.
Just a sense of style. So yeah, that's it.
All right. And now is Fiona your type?
Fiona, what you looking for in a guy?
I'm looking for a maturity. I'm looking for a leader.
Okay.
And a breadwinner.
What's a leader?
Someone that can teach me.
He did say that he loved conversations, and I mean, it shows. And I guarantee through having these type of conversations, he could easily probably win majority of these women back over. But again, man, 80% of communication, nonverbal, first impressions is everything, bro. Damn.
Me something new, because I feel like lately I'm always teaching a man something. So I want someone to guide me and teach me something.
Okay. So what if he could teach you something, but he a leader, he on the up and up? You know what I'm saying? You gonna hold it down, or you just gonna be like, oh, since you ain't got the bread, you dismiss?
Well, it's not necessarily that, but it's also the age difference too. So I don't know if you have a maturity for someone that'll be 35 this year.
All right. When you was young, you ever dated somebody older?
I have.
All right. So what's up with the age then?
Do you feel you can lead me?
I think I can lead you wherever you're trying to go. Okay.
Then I might reconsider my balloon band.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Listen, like, hey, bro, you got hey, because he's asking the right questions and he's phrasing them perfectly to where it's not defensive. I'm just asking you a question. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. And just like that, the draws is back on the table.
Oh.
Sure. All right. Like the tat though. Was that a butterfly?
It is a butterfly.
How many tattoos you got?
About roughly 20.
Okay. They mean something, or you just be getting tatted?
No, they mean something.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what's up.
And older women love that type of interaction, man. They eat it up. They eat it up, boy. Look, even Arlette over here cheesing.
That's what's up. What's the best tat you got?
Probably I got an Afro chick on my back, and it represents my sister.
Oh,
That
okay.
passed, yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace. I feel that.
Thank
I
you.
had people that died. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. You know, it hurt. We move on. We rap. You know.
Exactly. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fiona, you feeling the vibe or?
I'm feeling the vibe. I am.
Okay.
I like it. I like the aggression. That's how I am.
Okay, are we getting a balloon back?
I think we're getting a balloon back.
Oh, let's get the balloon
Let's get that. Yeah. Hey, red, my mom's favorite color too.
Oh, okay. We're gonna be back for you. All right, let's go to our next lady.
Here's the thing, though. Double-edged sword. Because if you do that with every single last one of these young ladies, not good, fam. And that's what she's checking for right now. Like right now, I'm considering it, but you pretty much just need to zoom through all of these. Okay, all right, nice to meet you. All right. And then ever so often, I kind of like, just glance back at her and let her know, hey, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you.
We can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Sierra. I'm 27 as well.
Okay. All right. 27 gang.
Sierra, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped the balloon for the fit because I know we both got on the phone and he said dress to impress and you wearing a hoodie and it's not given for me, unfortunately. But honestly, I'm feeling the inside. Like I like the voice. I like that you are interested in getting to know us.
Yeah.
I love your, like your swag, whatever you want to call it. Like I like that. but it's the fit for me because first impressions are everything, and dress to impress, I'm about that.
Okay.
Like style. It's not given for me.
All right, I feel that. So first impression, right? So what else you see on my hoodie?
DOF and a crown.
All right, so that's also my LLC, Dreamers Only favorite.
Okay.
So, you know, I had to rep what I rep. I had Dreamers Only favorite ever since high school. So I just got my LLC 2 years ago.
Okay,
So,
respect.
you
I
know,
admire that.
I also have a podcast outside of this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should come. What your tattoo mean?
Fear nothing.
Fear nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to our next lady then.
All right, sure.
If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Nucci. I'm 25.
Shannon.
And Nucci, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He got him over here geeking, boy. They over here geeking.
Again, the fit. I like the shoes. I just think that you maybe could have cleaned them up before you came.
Yeah.
And maybe styled it a little bit different, but I do really like the shoes. And I do like that you representing your LLC, your brand, your shit. That's dope. And I really love that you always smiling. Like you ain't lost a smile yet. I like that. But low key, like when you kind of walked on, it was kind of giving like, I don't want to say goofy because like that's a terrible word, but it was just like the way you came on. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah. And what happened to your finger? Because what is going on?
So I also work on cars. So I was glad you noticed that. So I was fixing one of my homie cars. I got caught in the terminal belt. Almost took it for real.
Oh Lord.
I was gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna keep it gangster.
Yeah, keep it gangster. I just wanted to know what happened, but that's what's up. You work on cars too, so you got your hands in a lot of things.
Yeah,
I like
I do
that.
a lot. I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? These days you gotta have your hands in a lot of bags. You gotta be diverse.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't back in the day where you could just make bag off one thing. You gotta make a bag off multiple things.
Absolutely, multiple incomes. I like that.
Let me ask you something. You toxic?
No, honestly, I'm a behavioral health therapist. So when I started that job, I kind of like started to work on myself, and that was the beginning of my like self journey. So like I've worked on myself a lot. I used to be toxic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to be that girl.
Yeah.
But I ain't no more.
You miss your ex?
Say it again.
You miss your ex?
No.
Okay. My ex is my biggest fan.
Oh yeah, but he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he been. Oh, is it off the body? It's off the body. That's what he doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you take pride in the way you look, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go on to our next lady. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Hat on this shit.
My name is Quay, and
what's up, Quay?
That's how you said.
Your age and
my age. I'm 31.
You 31?
Yeah. So I just popped my balloon. I think everything you're saying sounds great. I like that you give off like a positive energy.
Yeah.
Which is really good. It just seems like you're a little bit young.
Okay.
You remind me of maybe like a younger sibling that I have.
Okay.
But I think your head is on straight. I think you got some big things that you got going on, and I respect that. Yeah.
For sure. Where you from?
I'm born and raised in Arizona.
Oh, okay. Why you single at 31?
I think I'm really picky, and I.
Oh, girl, not liking these interactions, bro. She not liking them. The one that you got in the bag right here, she ain't feeling it, man. You got to know how to pull back. Awareness is key, bro. Awareness is key. And again, if that interaction that you have with this young lady is with every single last one of these other young ladies, she's not going to feel special anymore. You know, she's thinking that, you know, that banner that you guys had is rare or something different. But again, if you're displaying this and putting this out there in front of her with every person that you interact, it don't feel as special anymore. And what she gonna probably end up doing? Popping the balloon again.
I like what I like, and sometimes men tell me that my expectations are a little too high. So
that was men that was obviously older than 31 or 31, right?
That were older than 30. Yeah, that were older than me, but also younger guys. I feel like I'm kind of on a different journey. So I know what I was doing at, in my 20s. I was having fun, and do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't expect a man to step up, at 25 or in their 20s and kind of be on the same type of stuff I'm on.
So what you expecting out of a man when you're 31?
I expect them to be a provider, a protector, to have their communication together, because I've noticed a lot of.
Again, the questions that he's asking are perfect questions. The only thing is these young ladies have already popped their balloon. You ain't got too many that's that's still checking for you right now. You only got one balloon left out there, fam. So again, that thing fragile. That thing is fragile, man. Great questions, but again, man, you got to understand.
Not even just men, but people in general, they don't know how to communicate, so there's a lot of things that I expect for him to come with his own, because I have my own.
Okay.
And for us to be able to come together at one point and, build on what we already have together. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's a price on love? You think it's an age on love?
I don't think there's an age, but I think I have given different age groups. And when I say that, like, younger than me, and I kind of get the same results. So I always say, if I'm going to keep doing the same thing, I'm going to keep doing getting the same results. So
you a fan of Nicki Minaj?
Yes, I am.
You a fan of Beyonce?
Yes, I love her.
Okay, so Beyonce married somebody way older than her. Nicki Minaj dated Meek Mill when he was young.
I'm Quay, and I can't really speak for what anybody else does. What I can say is, with my experiences, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting, different results. So I'm trying to do something different this time around.
Okay, for sure.
All right, thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Josette, and I'm 29.
Sadness.
And Josette, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Age, really, that's it. The way you're dressed, I feel like first impressions are everything. I understand, you trying to promote your brand and all of that, but just like maybe you could have wore like a shirt that had, the DOF, or a collared shirt, or, something else. But It was really just those few things. I appreciate your smile, your energy. You have a great aura.
Appreciate
I really
that.
am big on that. Like
you
your
know.
smile, a lot of people compliment my smile and say that I have a smile that makes others smile, and you really do have a smile that makes everyone else smile.
You know
so appreciate that, but that was it.
Where are you from?
I'm from here, Arizona.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you never thought about leaving, doing something else?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on leaving soon.
You ever did school or anything?
Yes, I have a bachelor's in health science.
Okay.
Health
So what you do for
This is where it starts to go stale. It's starting to get real stale right now, brother.
for a living?
Flight attendant and a makeup artist.
Okay, you gonna go into the health department?
I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to actually pursue that. It was just a personal goal that I wanted to accomplish with getting my bachelor's, which I did. So it's just something I'm keeping in my bag in case I got to use it.
Okay.
Congratulations, though, on graduating law school. That's amazing.
Appreciate that. So wait, real quick. So what you bring to the table?
I feel like I am the table.
Okay.
What do I bring to the table? I am the table.
So what's on the table?
I bring communication. I bring groundness. I feel like the world is crazy, especially as a Black man.
All right, there we go. Like, listen, if you anytime I hear, like, what do you bring to the table? I already know it's about to be some BS. What comes out of most people's mouths is freaking insane, man. They gonna name one or two things, and they're gonna spend 10 to 15 minutes explaining why that one or those two things are so freaking important. If you don't bring ish to the table or you don't know the answer, then just say that. I don't understand. I don't get it why people continue to do this stuff, man. Like, and then when I hear I am the table, no, the hell you ain't. No, you're not. You're not. Like, because if that was the case, people would have scooped you up a long time ago. If just being you was good enough, you should have already had somebody else in the bag right now that's willing to marry, if you want to have children or whatever, spend the rest of their life with you. But y'all need to understand something, man. That's not a freaking answer. That's not the answer. I am the table. No. What tangible things do you bring that's going to help build? Like, what can people really? Man, this is crazy, dog. I don't.
Man, when dating Black men, you have to deal with so much. Coming home to someone who you can unleash everything that you experience throughout the day with is important. Someone who can provide a meal, which is the basic stuff. You should be able to do that. Someone who you can confide in as a best friend, have good times, and even have bad times. Someone who you can learn from. someone who you can teach things to. I just feel like I am able to do all of that based off of like what I've really been through as an individual, the good things and the bad things in life. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I bring a lot to the table, which is why I said I am the table.
She said a lot. She named less than 5 things. Most of the things that she was speaking and talking about literally fell up under communication. Okay.
All right. Okay. And now is Josette your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Cause I think she got a good head on her shoulders. I just think she looking for the wrong things. She know what she want, but I think she looking for the wrong things right now.
So I'm not your type because of your
perception,
the way that you think I am.
Because you like that I'm in law school. You like my smile.
No, I didn't say I like that.
Well,
I said
you congratulated me.
Yeah, because that's an accomplishment in your personal life.
Okay, so
I would be happy for my friend to graduate law school. Like I, you know, like if you see somebody on social media and they say that they just graduated, I don't have to know you to congratulate you. That's just a human trait that you should be able to congratulate other people on their success.
You don't like that though?
Do I like it? I don't think that that's something that I can put in the category of like or not like. I think that that was a personal goal that you accomplished. And so me as a human being who was raised correctly, I feel like I should congratulate you. I feel like everybody should congratulate you. That's something that is hard to accomplish. And you did that.
Because you said, you know, you like a person with a good smile, light up the room. You
I
say
didn't
you
say
like
I liked it.
You said you
I said
appreciate.
I noticed it.
Okay,
and I love your aura.
And you love my aura.
Yes,
Okay, so you don't like it, you love it.
I love your aura. Yeah, that
So-
you can say I like or love. I love your aura. I did say that. Yes.
All right, so if you like the aura and you worried about the swag,
I'm not worried about the swag. The swag wasn't the only thing that I said.
that's why you popped your balloon.
No,
That is why you say you popped your balloon.
I said multiple reasons.
There it is.
You said you're a good listener. The other reason was because of your age. I'm 29.
Okay.
I feel like you might be too young. You might not be ready for what I'm ready for or what I bring to the table.
What exactly is that?
I just
See, here's the thing. It's all falling apart, and then all of this is making sense now as you allow people to talk. You were doing an excellent job with asking a question and then listening. Where you messed up at is when you start to assume and start to put stuff off on people. Now, all of that good banner and everything that you had with these young ladies making them smile went out the window. Went right out that doggone window. And I promise you, when things go left, they go left real fast and real hard. And I'm telling you, they're going to start to click up. There you go.
So
she just explained
that. Another thing that I will say, you're a good communicator, but it might be rubbed off as in you flirt a lot because you are having a conversation in depth with every woman that's on here, and we are on a show for.
Look, you see who was not the one that's left with the balloon, and all it takes is one to throw something out there in the water before them damn other light bulbs start to come on. Like, yo, you know what? She ain't lying. And right here, I don't think that she's lying either, because what she's saying is, this is what it comes off at. You know, you said that you were a good listener, but that's kind of starting to go, off the rails a little bit. And you having these conversations with each and every last one of us is not a good look, because you think that, this is good conversation. It may be. But if you have somebody that's interested in you, or you have a girlfriend or a wife, like, this can be looked at as being flirtatious. Like, this is not a good look, fam. And you're trying to secure that right now. You're trying to secure a match, a girlfriend, a wife, or whatever. And so these people don't know you. They don't know you from a hill of beans, right? And so it's coming across as you being flirtatious. And I would agree with her 1,000%. She on the money with this one.
You to find love. And I feel like maybe giving attention to the woman that you are interested in particular might be like the way that you should go as far as in the setting that we're in, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate the fact that you know how to communicate. That's a great thing. But the way that you're communicating with every single woman, I feel like if it was a woman here who had her balloon still up, the way that you're communicating with everybody, you should be communicating that with that specific woman rather than having a conversation the way that you are with everybody.
Well, I can't find love unless I have a conversation with somebody, I got to get to know who you is.
Definitely understandable.
All right. Thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Shannon Marie, and I'm 29.
That was tough, but I can really appreciate everything that she said and how she put it, because again, it didn't really seem like she was being mean or anything. She was actually giving him some really, really good game, great game, some information that he can take and hopefully apply and use this later on. If he don't find a match today, then maybe later on. Just know that you sitting here and having these type of conversations with all of these different women can be seen as you being flirtatious with all of these different women. That's not a good look. Women don't like that. Like, women want to feel special in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? If you're giving every woman the same type of energy, it's not going to hit the same.
Nice to meet you.
And Shannon Marie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's just the outfit,
Yeah.
but I really love the way you speak. You have a really great voice. I can tell you like going in depth with a person and getting to know them, but I do care about appearance, and I'm a loctician myself, so
Okay.
I do feel like you probably should have came with a retwist.
Oh, retwist and a suit on.
Yeah. No, you don't have to put a suit on, but you could have cleaned the shoes up.
Clean the shoes up.
Maybe not have like a windbreaker outfit on, because they did tell us to come like we was dressed for a date.
Okay.
So it's just like, if you would have came a little bit more presentable for a date, then I probably wouldn't have popped my bubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's so you believe in God?
I do.
So you got the cross on.
Yes.
And so what you do? You say you in the legal field?
No, I'm a hairstylist.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. Get me right then after this. Feel me? Get me right.
All right, bet.
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Jessica, know what I'm saying? And I'm 31, know what I'm saying? And also, too, know
Feel
what I'm
me?
saying? I feels you, man.
Feel me?
Also, too, I'm from Cleveland, too. So shout out to you. Shout out
What
to
part?
Cleveland.
Cleveland?
That? Yeah, but I'm from Cleveland. No, Cleveland.
Yeah. What part though?
And why'd you end up popping your balloon, Jessica?
I get homie vibes from you.
Okay.
And I feel like you would make a bomb ass lawyer because you cross-examining everybody.
Yeah. I'm on y'all ass.
Everybody. So, but just he give me homie vibes.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. And
Yeah.
now, are you feeling Jessica?
Yeah, she cool. You know what I'm saying? You got BBL or that's your real body? Yeah, I know. Do a 360. Can we get 360? You know what I'm saying?
That's what 150-pound weight loss look like, okay? And I'm gonna show it off every time.
I know that's right. Hey, that shit look good though. You know?
That was, dude, you got a BBL? That's crazy.
Thank you. And it's al natural.
Yeah. What your necklace say?
Jessica.
All right. Thank you,
God.
Jessica.
I fucks with it though.
Okay. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Kayla. I'm 31.
What's up, Kayla?
And
You got
Kayla,
two
why'd you end
crosses
up
on.
popping your balloon?
Double bless.
Honestly, I just don't like the shoes with the outfit.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do agree with some of the other ladies, like your energy. You seem really positive. I like your smile.
Appreciate
But
it.
the shoes kind of just throw it all off for me.
She was throw it off.
All right.
Sure.
And now, is Kayla your type?
She cool, but nah. Hey, I like to watch though.
Why not? Why is she not your type?
Cause I feel like some of them saying the shit just cause it's like do re mi. Like I feel like they just repeating each other.
Okay.
I don't really think like they saying what they want to say for real.
Oh, that's how I really feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
I don't follow others.
That's cool.
Thank you, Kayla. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm 28.
What's up?
And Taylor, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just I think, we're all coming in and, sometimes there's nerves, but it was like kind of like toddler walk. But then as soon, I'm not one to judge how someone's dressed because we all have different styles.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like as soon as I was hearing you speak and everything, I really appreciate the level-headedness, your conversation, and how you speak.
Appreciate that.
And then I was trying to read you. I'm really into astrology.
Okay.
And
What's your sign?
I was gonna ask you first.
No, I asked you first.
Well,
I beat you to the first. I beat you to
I'm
the
gonna
first.
guess. You're giving Gemini or Sagittarius or Capricorn.
Definitely Gemini.
Okay, I felt Gemini first.
Definitely Gemini.
And that's another.
What's your sign?
You guess. Just one.
You a water sign?
Yeah.
Pisces?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I be knowing my Pisces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love conversation. I love communication, and your energy is very contagious. I don't think it's just we're women. We feel so. I feel like I can feel you. And
Yeah. Better know that.
yeah.
So what's up with this? What that mean? Is that your heritage or something? Because I see you got the earrings too.
It's my culture.
Where you from?
I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, and partially raised between Shreveport and San Diego and Sacramento. I've been to over 15 different schools. But I'm talking about me, like my individuality. I'm just doing what feels and looks and just feels right for me. And so, yeah, this is my artistic expression.
You in African culture?
I'm into my culture.
Okay.
But I love African culture. I love culture.
Okay.
I love humanity.
All right.
Cool. Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah.
Let's head back over here because that balloon did get popped.
Yeah, she popped her shit on me. She popped her shit.
All right, Fiona.
Man, and I guarantee it's gonna be exactly. Y'all apologize. My camera overheated. Freaking Sony A7 Mark IV. I'm gonna need for you to do better, man. I agree. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and then we'll try to bring the camera back up. Why the heck it overheated? But we already know what it is. We know why she popped, man. We know why she popped.
Why did we pop?
Why we pop?
You were doing so good, but I mean, once I heard Gemini, that would have sold it too.
What?
But prior to that, I can just tell that you are going to be an excellent lawyer, but I can tell that you like to argue. Your conversation is more of a debate versus actual genuine conversation. So I don't want to debate in my life anymore or argue. I just want to be good vibes, good energy, and I don't want any back and forth in my future anymore. So
what's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you go
right next to you.
So astrology rule your life, huh?
Not necessarily.
So
see, there it is. Here it is. This is what I was talking about. It was okay when you were just asking questions. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually guilty of this at one point. It's okay when you're asking questions. When you start to cross that threshold or that line of pushing stuff off on people, so you let astrology rule your life. Like, nah, fam. You were doing good, man. This right here, this is basically almost like crashing out.
You said Gemini was the it button, so it's like you just tell somebody no just off their sign?
Most importantly, just you are a debater, and I don't like that. And overall, Geminis are a new person each day. My birthday is June 22nd, so I have traits of Gemini. So I know we get bored easily.
You judging me right now?
I'm reading you. It's a big difference between judging and reading. But
that's that astrology thing again.
No, I'm just reading who you are. You like to debate, and I don't want to debate. I want to have a good time. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Fiona. All right. So unfortunately, that is all the balloons.
If you want to be in a relationship, it's not necessarily arguing, but there are going to be times where y'all are going to disagree. And if you can't navigate that, man, I don't understand how in the world these people expect to be in any type of relationship. Like no relationship. And I will say in no relationship, whether it be business or personal, is it going to work unless y'all have some form of communication, some form of, agree and disagree. Like it has to be some type of balance there. Everything is not just one sided, like, we just gonna always have a good time and, we're just gonna go along and get along. That right there is like a robot. It ain't gonna happen. It does not exist.
Pops weren't able to find you any love today, but thank you for coming on.
Appreciate y'all though.
All right, I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
All right, guys, just to let y'all know, we are almost 50 minutes into this video. And this video is only 1 hour and 17 minutes long. And still no match. It ain't looking good.
And come on over here.
It ain't looking good.
What's your name?
My name is Angelo.
D'Angelo?
Angelo.
Angelo. Okay, and how old are you, Angelo?
I'm 31.
All right, what do you do?
Well, I'm a warehouse operations director. I do music. I'm an artist. I'm a singer, and I just moved here a year ago.
Oh, all right. Okay, nice. And you said you're a singer?
Correct.
Okay, do you have any music out?
Yes. If you look under Angelo, you'll find me there on Apple.
Okay. Ladies, y'all want to hear a little something? Oh, can we hear something?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
damn, brother. No. I got a bad feeling about this, man. I got a bad feeling. When you say man, listen, brother. Boy, you better bring out some Luther or something, man. Don't mess this up. Because if you do, you're gonna have a lot of pops, brother. You're gonna go from 0 pops to all of them.
It was love at first sight.
Okay.
I know from the way she looked at me. Her eyes said it all. I ain't gonna do it. A little bit.
All right, okay.
Yo, I'm over here rolling, man. Hey, brother, don't sound bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, don't do it, brother. I'm in the back, like, no, don't do it, fam. You're going the wrong way. But okay, all right, not bad.
And Angelo, what do you look for in a woman?
A woman that has morals and values, that know themselves, know where they're going. A woman that's full of life, that love to travel, things, just very family oriented.
Okay.
That's just what I look for. Just be yourself, that's just me.
Okay.
All down to earth,
Nice. Yeah. Well, Angelo, we ain't had no balloons popped yet.
Oh wow.
You're doing well. So we're gonna switch it on over to you.
Yeah.
I can have your toothpick, please. I'll go ahead and pass that to you.
Appreciate it.
So the first round, I know it's gonna be a little bit hard, but we're just gonna do it strictly based off of looks.
That's
yes.
cool.
I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons, and then we'll go into why you ended up popping those balloons. Just go right into it. I'll follow you wherever you go. Well, actually, pop the 2, and then we'll go.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me. My fault. I was trying my best. I was like, yo, bro, I can't be on here and not be on camera. Like, we not going through another one of those. Okay, so we good. Let's go.
Yes. I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons, and then we'll go into why you ended up popping those balloons. Just go right into it. I'll follow you wherever you go. Well, actually, pop the 2, and then we'll go. Okay, one more.
One more? I thought it was only one. Wow. This is crazy. This is not fair.
Oh.
Well, she got one.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's go ahead and go over to first the one you popped, and then we'll come back.
All right.
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Taylor, and I'm 28.
Okay. I'll have you stand right here.
Sorry
about Thank you. Okay. And Angelo, why did you end up popping your balloon for Taylor?
I like the style. She's beautiful. I mean, I like hair. I like to see the hair, and the hat was kind of throwing me off, So that's, other than that, she's beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. You're beautiful too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Now, and Taylor, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
I feel like your energy is very comforting. Yeah. And when you said morals and values, that's like the number one thing I stand for. I'm a humanitarian. Yeah. I believe in morality and ethics. So that was something I wanted to learn more about you.
This seems like a really, really good guy. He kind of puts me in the mind of the old school, happy wife, happy life type of thing. Go along, get along. Again, great guy, man. Great sense of humor, great voice. Yeah, man. I think that if he's gonna match, if anybody is gonna get a match, it's gonna be somebody like him. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. Can I shake your hand? Can I shake your hand?
Sure.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Thank you, Taylor. And now let's go back over here to our lady that popped. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Josette, and I'm 29.
And Josette, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm gonna be honest. The first the first impression, I didn't like your outfit.
Okay.
But I was like, I felt like I can get past it because I saw your aura.
Yeah.
But really, you just seem indecisive. Like, I felt like you knew whose balloon you wanted to pop, but you maybe, I don't know, where you didn't want to hurt any feelings. I don't know.
Not even that.
That's really what it was.
It was more of a, it was more of that, but in a way, but I just see it as like, I don't really have like a type. It's just depending on, you know.
I'm the same way. Your vibe with the person.
Exactly.
I get it.
You know, but I understand that.
Yes.
I appreciate that though.
Okay. All right. And now, is Josette your type?
If we was at a bar in the club, I'd say something to her. She got a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
She do.
You do too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. We did get a popped balloon. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Kayla, 31.
How you doing, Kayla?
How are you?
Pleasure. Doing great.
And Kayla, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I would say on my end, I'm not sure about the like attraction level.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's there 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything in particular that you're saying you're not attracted to?
I mean, the outfit's all right. I like the red. I feel like it pops.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like a little bit more like a clean cut with the hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
okay,
that's it.
All right.
Oh, you don't know hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. And now, is Kayla your type?
She's someone that I would compliment her and say she's beautiful, but probably just keep moving. But you know, she's gorgeous.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. All right. Your name and how old you are?
Nucci, I'm 25.
Nucci.
And Nucci, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I didn't want to at first because, again, I would have preferred a different top, but I could get past that.
Yeah.
And I love that you do music. You have a gorgeous voice.
Beautiful.
I do music. I rap. So maybe we could collab or something.
Let's go.
But yeah, it was really the hair. Like it's probably the way it grow naturally, but it's given like anime, like Goku a little bit, just a little bit.
That's right.
But I think you would look amazing with like.
I don't think she's trying to be funny. Like that's really what it looks like. He kind of put me in the mind of like a Super Saiyan or something like that. Again, not trying to be funny, but if you go and you check Dragon Ball Z or you're an anime fan, you watch Dragon Ball Z or whatever, that's exactly what it looks like.
Like some dreads or something.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for dreads or like a fade or like waves or something. But other than that, you have a nice smile. Love your skin color.
Appreciate it. That's love. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. All right. So we do still have, it looks like 5 balloons unpopped. Did you have a question to go ahead and ask ladies to help you narrow it down?
Finally.
Anyone have kids, children?
Okay. And is our children a deal breaker for you?
It's not, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. Let's go on over here then. All right. And if we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Quay. I'm 31.
Beautiful.
And Quay, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
He just seems very genuine, very gentle, and I really like a man this day and age that can be gentle, that can be genuine, and
so y'all can run over him. No, let me stop. I'm joking. Yeah.
Just I got that feeling from you. Yeah. And he's tall, dark, and handsome. So.
All right. And now I know you said it was the kids that you ended up popping for.
Yeah.
Now, is she someone that is your type though?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yes. The whole outfit, everything. A1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And have you ever dated someone with kids before? And
I have, but through the experiences, I've learned that I just want to, start from scratch. Just my preference, as a family to build, from scratch.
Okay.
And I really respect that because I get into these situations where men are not upfront about that, and then it comes out later. So I really respect that.
Right.
And you're a good guy.
Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Quay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, gentleman, man, very, very. He really seems like a good guy. I just hope the person that he matches with is not one of those people that's going to take advantage of him. Because again, when you have people like this that gentle giant, whatever you want to call it, whatever, like a lot of these guys are literally taken advantage of every single day. He said he already had encounters with women or a woman that already had a child, and it was just not. I can I can probably zero in and tell you guys exactly what one of the issues was with that. But yeah, man, these guys oftentimes, good guys, get themselves into situations like that, and they spend years and years, sometimes their entire lives, up under that mess. It's tough.
Hey, any other questions?
What are 3 traits you find that's good about yourself?
All right, let's start here. We'll first have you give him your name, how old you are, and then answer his question.
My name is Fiona. I'm 34. And some good traits about me is
I will say this, man. I got to make sure I point this out. Great eye contact, man. Great eye contact. Seems like a very, very confident guy. Not a huge fan of the outfit at all, the hairstyle at all. But everything, like those things can easily be changed. But he pretty much has everything else that I would say that most guys need before they start to consider, dating. Again, the appearance can work on, but the behavior on point. Communication on point. Not really familiar with his digital footprint, but those 2 things, B and C, sometimes you either have it or you don't, man. Like if you got it, then you are so far ahead of the game. Everything else can be easily worked on. The appearance and the digital footprint, it's not hard for that. It's really not hard. But that behavior and that communication is like the toughest step for a lot of people. A lot of people don't make it past them tough steps, man. Behavior, communication, B and C. B and C, they stay stuck. Especially on B.
Giving. I am genuine. And I'm a hard worker. I'm a go-getter, so I don't depend on anybody to do anything for me.
That's real. That's real.
Let's go over here. Your name, how old you are, and your 3 traits.
I'm Sierra. I'm 27. I'd say my 3 traits are my heart. I have a good heart. My heart is open.
Yeah.
My second trait, I'd say my confidence.
Yeah,
because I'm me no matter what. And I'd say I'm kind.
That's nice. That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Your name.
Man, I think Sierra a little firecracker. I think she capping, boy. She look like the type that's just feisty. Just a feisty little mug, man. I don't know. I'm just getting feisty vibes.
How old you are and your 3 traits.
My name is Shannon Marie and I'm 29. And my 3 traits would be that I'm really responsible.
Yeah.
I am a hustler.
Wow.
I've been working for myself for 4 years. And I'm really goofy.
That's a beautiful thing. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Me too.
Oh, what's your birthday?
April 9th.
Okay. April 12th.
Oh, wow.
Good interaction. Again, we not pushing or whatever. It don't take all of that. It literally don't, man. It don't take all that. Nice interaction, smile or whatever. Then listen.
That's our next lady. Your name, how old you are, and your 3 traits.
My name is Jessica. I'm 31. I am funny, determined, and I like to lead with ethics and morals.
That's real. I like that. That was straight.
Oh, okay. So off those responses, Angelo, I'm gonna have you pop someone's balloon. Let me just back this. Oh. Let's have you pop, then we'll still go. Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I mean, I love your answer. The attraction is there. I don't like the nose. I don't get that. I don't know. It's your preference, but
again, when you start getting those guys that may be a little bit more on the traditional side, that gentle giant, that happy wife, happy life thinking or whatever, they don't believe in all of this extra facial piercings and all that other stuff that throw them off. It throws them off, man. Some guys are willing to put up and deal with that mess, but I fall in line with it. I don't like all those extra piercings in the face, on the ears, and every other place. Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Just keep it basic. You get your ear pierced or whatever, cool. I'm cool with that. But anything outside of the bars in the ears and then the little bull nose ring and the tongue ring and the lip rings and those little rings on the side that give me dusty vibes.
But it's just me. I don't really do the piercings like from the nose.
I would rather somebody like piercings.
Right.
So
Right.
I appreciate that.
Right.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go see why these. Oh.
I know, but I was giving you an exception.
Oh, why was she getting an exception?
I'm gonna just some.
Yo, now that's diabolical right there. You gonna pop it for one and be like, yo, listen. Nah, she good. She get a pass. Oh girl, nah, you got too much going on with you. But this little feisty one, I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't think you should be.
About her. It's just she glowing. She's glowing to me.
Oh, thank you. We'll be back for you. Let's go see why these ladies ended up popping. All right. So why we end up popping?
He said he didn't like the nose rings. I was like,
I mean, don't get me
dang.
wrong. I had the one you had. I had one too, but
Yeah.
just I don't.
Oh, the septum.
Remind me of the rhinos and all that. You like the bulls and stuff. I don't,
You should have specified. I would have kept my.
I'm sorry, my fault.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Jessica, why'd you end up popping?
I seen the way your face lit up when you spoke to her. So I knew you had an interest.
Mhm.
And then, but it kind of switched because you was down there flirting real heavy, sir. So I could tell, you can just kind of tell. So I just want you to be where you prefer.
Okay.
You beautiful though. You beautiful. Shake hand. Pleasure.
All right. Let's go down to our unpopped balloon.
I don't know, man. I don't really like the interactions with Jessica for some reason. I don't like those interactions. I think that, based on those other or that other show that I've seen, it didn't, from what I remember, it didn't really seem that bad. But I don't know. I don't really like that interaction. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping or whatnot.
Oh, nah. I'm gonna have you come up over here. All right. So did you have any questions?
Although I will agree with her. You know what I mean? Like if you see somebody and they vibing with that other person or whatever, let me just go ahead and make this easy for. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my balloon because I mean you already making googly eyes at the girl, so it's obvious right now. But I do agree with her. I think that he had already picked who he wanted out of that lineup.
Questions for Angelo before you say if this is a yes for you?
Yes. I'm going to just return your question. What are your 3 traits?
Loving, caring, provider.
Okay.
She feeling that one. Look at Arlett's face. Look at everybody's face when he said that.
All right. Did you have one final question for her to go ahead and narrow this down for y'all?
Are you heavily on social media, TikTok or anything, like things like that?
We go.
I am, but for the right reasons.
Explain what you
I'm a wellness coach. I have a business.
Wellness coach. Like, is that something you say you wake up out of it in the morning? You go straight to your phone? Is that something that you do?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well.
All right. So is it a yes for you to him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. All right, I'm gonna have you go ahead and have you guys go on off. I'll take this mic. They make some noise for them. They're so cute.
All right, y'all. We at an hour. It's only an hour and 17 minutes, and they only had one person to match, which I would say, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. Congratulations to that match.
Okay, our next single man, please come on out. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Trayvon Trotter.
Trayvon, how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
26. Yeah. Did you just turn 26?
September.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I turned 27 in September. Yeah.
All right. So a little hesitation.
just a little bit. My bad, yeah.
All right. And what do you do?
I'm a student aide at a high school, but my career is acting. I have a movie out right now, actually.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
Really what I look for, I'll be honest with you, it's more of just kind of like, if you can vibe with me and I can vibe with you, no negativity, positivity.
Okay.
And just a real cool, just like vibe. And I say vibe, like we could do whatever. We could eat, we can watch a movie, We can go to Dave and Buster's. We can get active. Whatever you want to do, I'm cool with it.
Okay. All right. So we did get a couple of popped balloons. Let's go over to some of these ladies.
No,
See
most
what's
definitely,
going
for
on.
sure.
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Fiona, and I'm 34.
Okay, cool.
And Fiona, why'd you pop your balloon?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm moving back and forth over here because I'm trying to see exactly where this camera is, and I think we're where we need to be.
Balloon.
Definitely the age. I just don't think that will
Is it
vibe
like-
well at all.
Is it like the I'm a baby type? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, baby face too. I mean, you're
understand.
handsome though.
I had a beard. I cut it off. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. And now is Fiona your type?
She fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this is showing everything. You are fine.
Thank you.
She is my type for sure. But I mean, she popped the balloon. It's all good. I'm not tripping. But yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You got a nice look. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go over to our next lady.
No,
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Jessica. I'm 31.
And Jessica, why'd you pop your balloon?
It was 2 reasons. Also, we are kind of matching.
I like that. That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool with me. Yeah.
It was the age thing, and then 2,
I'm a baby.
he's very handsome, but I think it's an attraction thing for me. Like he's handsome, but I'm not too sure that I would, you know.
You seem like a cool homegirl, so I mess with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh,
okay.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm a lady.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did she shake the other girl's hand?
I got you.
All right. And now is Jessica your type?
She's attractive. Dang, now I gotta really think about this. If I saw her out in public, I would say something, but I don't know if I'd be together with her. You know.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
No, for sure.
Let's go over here. Your name, how old you are?
I'm Taylor. I'm 28.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon, Taylor?
Is like just the fidgety. You seem very like you gotta hone it in, bring it together. I understand because everybody deals with nerves, but also just how you mentioned like the vibe. I feel like again I can just kind of tell that we just wouldn't have chemistry.
That's okay with me. You cool. You cool people. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now is Taylor your type?
Nah.
Okay. Why not?
The hat really throw me off. The Willy Wonka thing. I don't really like it like that. I like the I like the dreads, the 2 that's showing right here.
Well,
That's
the
nice.
back of your head is ridiculous, sir. It's kind of flat. When you're talking about hats, you need a hat.
I'll be honest with you. It's flat. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care about the back of my head. I care about the front. But it's all good. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate people.
You didn't have to come for me. Willy Wonka is pretty sweet.
I love Willy Wonka. It's actually one of my favorite movies. I just didn't like the hat. That's all it is.
Okay.
But I fucks with you. You cool people.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Whoa. What the heck is going on? She really feeling some type of way, man. I don't like that. She supposed to be like one of those earthy type of positive and love the world type of stuff. Like, yo, bro, we getting a completely different side of her right now. Like, I'm over here tripping. Like, dang, good grief. Like, why did this turn into a little roasting session, man? Like, good grief.
Later, Tay-Tay.
Let's go back over here. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Sorry, I thought how old it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. Honestly, this is new to me. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Your name and how old you are.
This is really
I'm sorry.
This is really happening.
My name is Josette. I'm 29.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, man.
All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Josette, and I'm 29.
Okay. And Josette, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Age was the first thing. You're very attractive.
Appreciate you.
I always say that I don't have a type, but you fit my type. And then I think I don't know if you're nervous or if you were nervous
I'm
when
gonna
you
tell you
came
right
out.
now. I'll be honest with you. This is the first time me doing something like this, so for sure I was a little nervous for
Yeah.
sure. But I mean, I gotta go ahead and just hone in my I gotta put it together, and I'm gonna put it together. Believe me. Okay. Believe me. This is just the first section.
That's
We
all
good.
it was. It was like
Yeah.
it was the fidgety, like,
Yeah.
but I knew it was because you're nervous, but I just feel like maybe what I'm looking for is maybe someone who, because I'm a nervous person, someone who can level me out and calm
I see.
me down.
No.
I feel
That
like
makes sense.
us
Yeah.
together, we would probably do
I'm not
both.
normally. I'm my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm not normally nervous. I'm not shy to the camera, so obviously I can look at it and everything. And hey, how you doing? But like this, I've never done this. But this is actually a real cool experience. But it is unfamiliar for sure. Yeah. But I have a movie out, so I'm familiar with the camera. By the way.
Yes.
All right. And now, is Josette your type?
She's cute. She's cute. My type.
Cute.
No.
I don't like that word.
Oh no. I like really cute women. My bad. I don't always.
Man, let that man. It's okay. You don't like it? Who cares? He's still gonna use it.
Always use the word fine. That's just me. Because not everybody's fine. You see what I'm saying? You got to respect everybody. You got to kind of come at everybody a certain way. You got to be respectful to yourself, and you got to be honest with yourself. If you got to be honest with yourself, why would you? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Okay.
I really drop gems. I'm sorry, but no, you are cute though. You are cute.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
She seems like a real cool. Like I got a lot of female friends. You seem like a real cool homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, let's go back over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Nucci. I'm 25.
Less is more, man. Less is more. This thing is getting cringe by the minute. There's still hope for this brother. They still got some balloons that hasn't been popped. There's still hope for him. Now, keep in mind, we have made it to an hour, and there has literally only been one match throughout this entire episode. An hour, guy after guy. A lot of them popping just because of a girl code or whatever, but we done made it to an hour. It's only 17 minutes left. Man.
Okay. And Nucci, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I feel like you have a little bit of an arrogance to you. And like, I feel like if we would have a conversation, we would be talking about you mostly. And that's cool and all, but I just like somebody that's able to, give the attention to somebody else.
I feel you. I'll go ahead and just comment on that. The arrogance, it could come off as that. I'm very confident. I'll be dead ass with you. Where I was middle school, you wouldn't know me because I am now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very confident in what I do, how I say it, how I speak it. And that's.
Let me tell you something. I don't think that this young lady really has a issue with getting attention from people because of the stuff that she putting out there. Again, from the very first part of this episode, she started off by grabbing her little boobies or whatever, and then turning around and showing her backside to the camera. So, yeah,
That's all it is. But I appreciate you, Nucci, for real.
I understand. When I was in middle school, I wasn't the cutest person either, and I have confidence now.
It's not about the cuteness. It's about just being you and being unapologetically you.
I understand.
That's all that is.
Okay.
Okay. And now, is Nucci your type?
She is. She definitely is my type. Yeah, she definitely my type.
Okay. And what makes her your type?
She thick. She look good in heels for real. Dang, she's slim, so she cool. I don't know why she did that. Dang, but yeah, no, she's definitely my type. I like the rings too. I can't do rings, but I like the rings on her.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over here. All right, if we can have your name and how old you are.
Shannon Marie, and I'm 29.
Oh man, John. Shannon felt some type of way. Like, don't compliment or say anything about a woman's thickness around me, okay? All right. And she looking like a little 13. Bless her heart.
Okay, and Shannon Marie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because he said he liked thick. He said that's his type. So I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna.
Did he say that? He said, listen, like, yo, you asked me why, and I'm just saying, yeah, I like her thickness. But just because he like that don't mean that he can't appreciate and like a skinny petite young lady as well. Like, come on, man.
Entertain it. I am not thick.
Okay. All right. So is she your type?
Yes. You're petite. It's not. My thing is, I don't just thick. Like that's it. You petite. I've had exes that were 4'11" twice, so I for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I should have asked you.
Yeah. Okay, so are you feeling him? Like he said you're his type.
I am feeling him.
Okay. Do you think you popped a little prematurely? You want that balloon back?
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
So how do you handle like hot topics? Like, let's say if I have a question that kind of makes you uncomfortable, like, are you dismissive or are you open to that conversation?
It depends on how close I am with you. No cap.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good.
I'm good.
That is a great answer. A great answer. I ain't even think about it like that, but yeah, that's a great answer. If I'm really rocking with you, if we here, then we had that conversation. But if I ain't really, I'm just going. It makes sense.
I'm gonna keep my balloon popped.
Okay. And why so?
Because I like open communication from the jump. There's nothing to hide when we first meet each other. I don't know you, and there's no judgment passed on you for whatever you've been through. So if you feel like you got to be limited on what you say to me, then that makes me a little bit uncomfortable because I'm an open book.
Trust needs to be earned, though. You know what I mean? Like with a lot of people, you don't just get that. I mean, there should be some level of understanding there. You got to understand, we are on a dating show, people. This is a dating show. Okay? The pickings is slim out here, obviously. You got some people in their mid to late 30s and still are dating as if they are teenagers or in their early 20s. Man, stop playing.
Can I say something real quick? I thought you was talking on the tense that we were already like that we just started talking. This was the first date. You see what I'm saying? So like I'm not going to just answer any question off the bat because if like it's just a date, we're not both of us are not saying we're gonna date each other. This is just to get to know each other. And any shorties be asking the craziest things for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Was that you? Okay. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Sure. My name is Quay. I'm 31.
And Quay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It just gave me like homeboy vibes. Like, we could chill, be cool. I could call him up when I needed some advice. But yeah.
That's crazy. She read me like a book for real. That's wild. Yeah. No, I like it though for sure. Like no, yeah. I got a lot of homegirls and I'm the homeboy to that for real. Yeah.
I see.
But I listen really well, so like I give advice, things like that. I'm the advice.
Is she your type?
She is. Yeah, I like the hat for real. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I like the nails. The grabbers is crazy. I like those.
Thank you.
And
I don't think nobody got it. I don't think nobody got it. Yo, whoa! I'm not even going. I'm not. I'm just gonna let that one rock. Yo, if you didn't catch it,
she's definitely fine.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped. Unfortunately,
okay. Yeah.
We do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Wow. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Faithful guy, man. Faithful guy.
Okay, our next single guy, please come on out.
I think this is it. This might be the last one of the day, people. This might be the last one. And what did I say? One person. One person. That was it.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James.
What was that?
James.
James, how old are you?
30.
30. And James, what do you do?
I'm a professional beer vendor, so I travel city to city.
Okay, nice. Okay, and what do you look for in a woman?
She got to be intelligent. She got to allow me to lead. Submissiveness, is the key. I'm open. I go with the mindset. I ain't really got too much preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. So we did get a couple of pop balloons.
Let's go on. That's a great answer. I don't know if he's high, if that's why his eyes are low, but great freaking answers, my boy, for real. Love it. Not a fan of the gear. Again, first date, man. I think that every man should have a suit or something in his closet somewhere. You know what I mean? And if you going on a dating show, dress slacks, dress shirt, dress pants, whatever, dress shoes, something, man. Again, when I think about dress to impress, I just don't think about tennis shoes and like streetwear. I just don't. If we hanging out, we chilling, that's one thing. But if I'm going to be around some women, like women, not 304s, not these modern day chicks, but if I'm going and I'm expecting to be around women, the type of woman that I would prefer to attract is a woman like what these guys were talking about, a feminine soft, submissive woman. Like those women really appreciate a guy that can really put that type of stuff on. Versus again, you going out here in streetwear and jeans. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but first impressions, right? What am I trying to attract? What type of person am I trying to attract? And when I think about streetwear and stuff like that, I just think, little hood chicks or whatever, look modern day, little 304s. But when I really dress up, dress to impress, put that type of stuff on, and I think that's when you naturally start to attract a certain type of woman.
Over there and see what's going on.
Of course.
All right, let's start right here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Nucci. I'm 25.
And Nucci, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's just the physical attraction.
Yeah.
You cute. I think the lips is just a little dry.
Yeah,
if you just had a little Carmex, maybe I probably would have kept it unpopped.
That's right. I can dig it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
right.
right. And now is Nucci your type?
She cool. She cool, but she's not really my type though. But she cool though. She beautiful though. I can dig it.
What makes her not your type?
How can I say? She cool. Like I like her a little decentness, but it's the mindset for me. It's a mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about her mindset?
Like you trying to get in deep.
Yeah, because you just talked to her for 2 seconds.
I would say again, just the way that she's dressed. Like, just speak on that. The way that she's dressed, what she's presenting. My ex is my biggest fan. Like, yeah, no, I'm good on that, man. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so we got to know what's going on.
It's the energy. I gotta read her energy. She seems like she like a little feistiness.
I can be, but I'm very down to earth.
I can dig it. I respect it, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. And if we can have your name and how old you are.
Hi, my name is Quay. I'm 31.
And
How you doing,
Quay,
Quay?
why'd you end up popping?
It's like you look good. Just really not my type.
I can respect that.
That's it.
Okay. And what makes him not your type?
Come on, Arlette.
I don't know. Like you're an attractive man, but just it's not something that I would like approach, I guess.
Okay.
Or
And is what in particular? Like what's standing out that's
I'll tell you, boy, Arlette be digging, man. Come on.
making you say that?
like the hairline. I don't know if something at the top it's like filled in. I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. And now is Quay your type?
Not really though, but it's cool. She's very beautiful though. She's beautiful.
Okay.
It's all good. Yeah.
You know what I'm about to ask. So what makes her not your type?
The shape a little bit, but other than that, she's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. She's cool though, she got a nice little shape too, but then my shape is a little different than what I like. My preference is just a little different, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. We'll go ahead and take that then. All right. If we can have your name and how old you are.
Josette, and I'm 29.
How you doing, Joseph?
And Josette, why'd you end up popping your?
I can tell this is gonna be a little bit long, man, because I don't think this guy is really trying to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever. Like, if the person, I just don't think that this person would be a match for me, and I just want to keep it in there.
Your balloon?
I think just
You don't do
physical
that.
attraction. I'm not really big on hair or dreads, so that's really it.
I can respect that.
Okay. And what about for Josette? Is she someone you'd approach?
Yeah, she seems like she's soft spoken. She seems pretty cool, but yeah, she's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name, how old you are, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Jessica. I'm 31.
Look how little, I'm gonna call her a little bit. Look how little bit be looking at what she be studying people, boy. Look at them eyes, boy.
Okay.
And I popped it for 3 reasons.
Okay.
The first reason being, if that is too thick for you, then I ain't it, baby. Okay.
I can respect that.
And then 2, I can tell you're the type of man who you like to run your ship a certain way. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I
you
just
read
think
very well. Yeah.
I do.
I guess
So
yeah.
I love being submissive and I love being all of these things to a
Mhm.
man, I just don't think we would blend.
I can respect that.
So that's kind of what it boiled down to. You're not.
Yeah.
You're attractive as a a man, but
Thank you.
yeah, we just would mix.
Okay. All right. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that interaction. We on the line. No, that wasn't a bad interaction. You know what I mean? She basically just said they wouldn't mix. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. This was actually one of her better interactions. I actually like this.
I can understand.
All right.
Yes.
So, Jessica, your type?
She's beautiful. She's cool. The shape. There's nothing wrong with the shape. She's fine. She's fine. Look kind of like my auntie though. She's kind of like auntie.
Okay.
No disrespect, babe. No disrespect. My auntie's very beautiful.
Now, I don't know if he's seen that first episode. Good grief. I don't know if he's seen that first episode, folks. Man, listen, but she called herself auntie, or however they say it. She called herself that first. And that you can't get upset when every time people see you, they start to refer to you as that. Like you literally went viral because of, again, one of the very first Pop the Balloons. This guy was like, you kind of put me in the mind of somebody or whatever. And she was like, what, your auntie or something like that? You started it. To be fair, she started that mess.
So you're not.
Yeah.
You're attractive as a man, but
Thank you, babe.
yeah, we just would mix.
I can understand.
All right.
Yes.
So, Jessica, your type?
She's beautiful. She's cool. The shape. There's nothing wrong with the shape. She's fine. She's fine. Look kind of like my auntie though. She's kind of like auntie.
Okay.
No disrespect, babe. No disrespect. My auntie's very beautiful. You know.
Show
No
me your
disrespect.
auntie.
Huh?
Show me your auntie when we done.
I will. Most definitely will. Yeah.
All right. Let's go on to our next lady.
You know what? Hey, shout out to Jessica for that, man. Shout out. I thought she was gonna get pissed off. She actually handled that very, very well. I can appreciate that. This is what I'm talking about, like being able to take a joke, man. Even if, again, I don't know if you've seen that very first show, but it was a lot of emotions behind people using that word after she used it first, but it was a lot. The fact that she can just sit here and laugh about it, man, because she has a really, really pretty smile, man. So that's refreshing. That's refreshing.
If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Kayla. I'm 31.
How you doing, Kayla?
And Kayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Listen, man, I absolutely love it when women sit here and smile, giggle, laugh, or whatever, man. Like that right there is it's like the interest to like you basically just showing that feminine side of yourself. It's just a beautiful thing when you see women out here that are just smiling and laughing. God, boy, y'all can literally like just make the entire world happy by y'all just smiling, just walking around, and just being and living in bliss. You gotta love it, man. You got to love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Could I ask you a question?
Of course.
Are you under the influence of something?
Yeah, of course. I'm medicated.
Okay.
Yes.
That
Is
is-
I
that a
could
problem?
tell. It's not a problem. I
Okay.
can tell.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
think that's kind of like,
Yeah.
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 That was
I got
another
you.
reason why you popped.
Yeah.
Well, like when he came out, he seemed kind of like,
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
And
respect
the
that.
reason I popped, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
I
you
can
said his
understand.
hair. What about his hair?
Yeah, I don't like,
Locks.
are they dreads?
Locks or whatever you
Locks.
prefer to call them.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really my preference.
I can respect that. Yeah.
All right. And now, are you feeling Kayla?
Not my preference, but she's very beautiful though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what makes her not your preference?
Just the attire a little bit, like the shoes just threw me off just a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like her.
Yeah, that's what I say. I've been seeing them shoes. I see people wearing them a lot. I'm not a fan of them. I'm just not a fan of those shoes, man. I don't know why. I'm just not a fan of them. I see those things a lot, so I can understand why you like, yeah, nah. You know, if we going out again, if I'm taking a young lady out, I will prefer for her to have on heels. Again, I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking decent or whatever. But yeah, I'm taking a young lady out, put some heels on, show them toes off. You know?
Although she's very humble and soft spoken, yes, and like that.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and how old you are.
I'm Willy Wonka, and I'm 28. I'm just kidding. I'm Taylor, and I'm 28.
All right, how you doing, Taylor? Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Listen, you got to be able to laugh and have fun, man. I don't understand why she couldn't have did that exact thing with the last guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like, come on, man. Like all the women are checking and making sure that she good. Well, I tell you, boy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right. And Taylor, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just preference. And I just feel like your style has a lot to do with your personality. Nothing against your personality. I just like the hobbies. And I can smell the ganja.
Of course. You know,
and I
let's
love
stay back at
ganja,
it.
but
Yes,
it's just like
yes.
I don't think I could keep up.
I understand.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm a paranoia ganja smoker. After
That's all good, man.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
All right. And how are you feeling, Taylor?
She's not really my type.
Okay.
Yeah.
In what way?
Like the locks though. Yeah. The hat just threw me off. Other than that.
Okay.
Take that mother loving hat off. Every man that has came out has said something about it. Take that hat off, man. Take the hat off and take that, what is that, a wrap or whatever off your head. Just get rid of it. Get rid of that mess.
Just the hat for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor, that hat taking you out today, girl.
I guess so. I mean, it's nice to get the male perspective though.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Okay.
I appreciate your honesty.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go back over here.
That what every
Oh, did I get everybody back here? Oh, we got 2 balloons left.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Let me have you come on over here. So, did you have a question to go ahead and ask these ladies to help you narrow it down?
Yes. Anybody have any kids? That's what's up. That's what's
Okay.
up. What's you guys' signs?
Oh, your name, how old you are, and then what's your sign?
My name is Fiona. I'm 34.
Don't waste your questions on that crap. What are your signs?
And my zodiac sign is Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. Okay.
And what's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm laid back. That's all. That's all.
Appreciate it.
What you got against us Aquariuses?
I've just had a little Aquarius situations in my past, and Aquarius hold in things a lot. I feel you become secretive, and I'm pretty open. I want somebody to be open with me.
I can respect that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And now,
Y'all don't understand how much it boils. Oh my goodness, to hear people like they really believe this mess. Just because somebody was born in a certain month on a certain day, you literally put everybody in the same freaking category based on the month that they were born. What the bro? Yeah, I can tell. I dated a girl back in 1997 on the other side of the world or whatever, and y'all were born in the same month. She had a habit of hiding money from me, and I just know based on that you're gonna do the exact same thing.
Is Fiona your type?
Oh yeah, she's very beautiful.
Aquarius.
Thank you.
Asparagus.
Thank you. Let's go on over here to our unpopped balloon. And if he did ask, what's your sign? So we'll have your name and how old you are as well.
I'm Shannon Marie, and I'm 29.
29.
And what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. Okay. Fire. I see. Yeah, I can dig it.
Did you have any questions that you want to go ahead and ask him?
Yeah. How do you eat, and are you into working out?
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, I'm very athletic. You know, I play sports my whole life. You know, football, soccer, baseball, the whole shit. So.
Well, we're smiling for Jessica. Come on now. You know you've been there. You know you come on, man. Don't do that. What are we laughing for?
Work out a lot. My job consists of me working out, you know. So what do I eat? I love to cook, you know.
See, I got an issue. I got an issue with that, man. And this is both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? Anybody, you know, whether it be a guy that was once in that spot and knows and understands, people are so quick to judge or whatever, cast judgment or whatever on you, to actually be there, live that, and know how those people are, and feel some type of way, and know, like, listen, man, don't do that to me, dog. Like I'm acting like I'm trying, I'm trying, and also to be a young lady to want to be there, and I don't know, so I'm just assuming, you know what I mean. I can only have this conversation based on what I'm seeing, and just make assumptions based on, again, what I'm seeing. To be there and know how people can be or whatever, and then for it to look like you sitting there snickering and laughing at this guy. I don't know. It's not a good look in my
I'm a guy that cooks for the whole family, the oldest out of 7.
Okay.
So
Oldest out of
provider,
7.
So I'm open. I have open taste buds for everything. It depends, Do you know how to cook?
I'm vegan, so I only cook vegan meals.
I can dig it. I can. Oh shit. Okay. I can transition. I gave up pork, so I can do so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, is him not being vegan a problem for you?
No, that's not a problem. I just really care about fitness and health. So as long as he eats healthy and he works out often, that's okay.
Okay. All right. So, let me go ahead.
Let me just say, I love her voice. It's very, very soft. And that's something that you can listen to like all the time. Like you can listen to that, and just hearing that, hey, you want to go do this, that, the third, or whatever, just in her voice. Yeah, we can go do that. You can wake up to that. You can go to sleep to that. Like you can be on the phone or something like that. So that's nice, man. And again, she's not overweight. She has a small petite body. We gonna put a little bit more weight on her though. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more in the right places. But I think that this young lady, I'm trying to remember all the interactions. Now it was a few times where I didn't really like the way, or was really rocking out with some of the things that she was saying, and also sticking to that girl code or whatever. But the fact that she does, eat vegan, the fact that she does work out, and she's concerned, or she wants to make sure that the person that she's with is also being healthy and stuff like that. That's always a huge bonus, because just my personal belief, I believe that anybody that's in a relationship, in a marriage or whatever, and they have somebody with them, if they are not somewhat concerned and want to see them do and be better, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that those people really love those people. I don't think there's no way in the heck you can honestly, again, being in that field, you working out, you eating healthy, while your partner is over here 2 donuts away from, I'm not even gonna say it. There is no way in the world you really love that person, because if you did, hey, listen, I'm not gonna be mean to them. I'm gonna say, hey, you know, you wanna go walking with me today? You wanna go for a little walk? You know, I'm going to go hit the gym. I would absolutely love if you would join me. You can always phrase, listen, I need your help. I'm trying to reach this PR, and I just need somebody just to walk and talk with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Go ahead and just bring you on out here.
Okay.
Let's go up here. Let's go up here.
Did you get to?
So, do either one of you have a final question to determine if it's going to be a yes for?
Her outfit is not bad. It's not a bad outfit. I think the hoops are some big hoops. Some big hoops. But I don't think her outfit is too bad. It looks pretty decent. You know what I mean? She looks like she's sporting a natural. Again, we might have to. I can't really zoom in on this thing, but she looks like she's sporting a natural. I don't think she really has on any makeup, or she don't have on too much makeup. Um, she's covered, which I can definitely appreciate. She got the heels on. Look like she got her toes done. I can't think she may get her nails done. Again, soft spoken for the most part. We still need to work on that behavior a little bit. You know what I mean? I think that plays a huge part in relationships. Just making sure that she's not sticking to that girl code. Knowing, hey, if that's your man, then you need to make sure you stick with your man.
For both of you?
They on code.
I do. How do you deal with hot topics? Like, let's say if I have a question that's kind of hard for you to answer.
Mhm.
There we go.
How do you handle that?
I take a second to think. So I sit back and I think and I really evaluate your question.
Okay.
Yes.
I do have another question.
Uh-huh.
So how do you deal with a woman when she's really upset? Are you more empathetic to her emotions or are you dismissive?
I feel like it's a time and place for everything, right? So it's a little bit of both. I'm more attentive, of course, to your emotions, but I feel like it's a time where you're going to need your space, and that will prevent a lot of things.
And in that time when you do give a person space, do you communicate that or do you have to just physically remove yourself before you communicate?
I would love to communicate that. I feel like a line of communication is very important.
So is that what you do or you would love to?
That's what I do.
Okay.
I like the clarity in you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions for you?
Do you like to travel?
I do.
That's what's up. Where have you been?
I've only been to Miami
Okay.
and I have been to Rocky Point. I just got my passport last month.
That was going to be my next question.
That is on the list to go more places.
Listen. I don't know about most guys, but I think most men would definitely appreciate a woman that hasn't really been a lot of places and hasn't done a lot. That way, when you do get with me, I can either take you to check out some of these experiences or whatever, or we can experience new things together. I think that's dope.
That's what's up. Okay, I can dig it. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my final question, is it going to be a yes for you, for him?
I'd like to get to know him.
Okay. And now is it a yes for you, for her?
Of course, I would love to get to know.
We got a match! All right, I'll have you guys go on off. I'll take this mic. Thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for them.
Yeah. All right. Oh, y'all.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in on this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured on any of our upcoming videos,
shout out to Arlette, man. Shout out to Arlette and BM and another dope Pop the Balloon, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Absolutely love seeing this type of content. Hold on. Let me go ahead and remove. There we go. Yeah, absolutely love seeing this type of content, man. I think that everybody on the panel was decent looking. I don't think that, in the look department, I don't think any of these young ladies were unattractive. You know what I mean? I think they had some type of attractiveness. I think that the issue for most of them was the behavior. The behavior. We didn't really get a chance to check out their digital footprint, but the behavior in some of these young ladies is just not it. Like, sticking to this doggone, this invisible, ridiculous girl code is not going to get you, or you're not going to be able to get and keep a man that's going to value you and you're going to value that guy. I think that when most of them look at their life, the reason why they are single is because they're sticking to this girl code. It makes no sense. Do you want to be in a relationship with a guy, or you want to be in a relationship with your girls, with your homegirls? And in this case, y'all don't even know each other. Most of y'all ain't even gonna, contact or communicate with each other outside of this thing. So why in the world are you worried about the interaction that these young ladies are having with this guy in particular? Because I don't know how most people operate, but I don't treat my girl the way that I would treat a random chick on the street. You know what I mean? Like, my girl is gonna get way more respect out of me than a random chick on the. I don't know you. I don't know this chick or whatever. So why in the world does it matter if I don't know, I make a comment or whatever about her hat? And again, I'm not being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, I don't rock with that hat. What? You don't like her? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, them interactions was just not it. And you had some very, very attractive women on this podcast. I forgot what the young lady's name is that had those goofy looking shoes on. But you have some women on this podcast that literally look like somebody that should have been wifed up a long time ago. You look like you pretty much check off all the boxes. Aesthetically pleasing, you're a beautiful looking young lady. You look like you're rocking your natural hair. your body is on point. You know, you dress pretty well. The upkeep, all of that stuff is there. You got some pretty gorgeous skin. You know, you speak, you talk, it's feminine. Like, what? Why in the world are you single? And then again, as you start to hear and listen to them talk, and you get a little feel for their mindset, and oh, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. But I want to hear from y'all, man. What are you guys' thoughts on this right here? I do appreciate all the comments, even though I didn't get a chance to put them all up on screen. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna be doing another live stream tomorrow where we'll be doing episode 6. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Hopefully, my camera doesn't go out or whatever. We'll be able to rock. But anyway, man, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Let go.